Hi folks, Dr. Rowe here. Hope you're well. I got a friend on my shoulder here. Just doing a quick recording. My voice has gone. I've actually been in the office here, spent nearly 12 hours at my computer going through slides. I have an online 3-day training coming up very shortly, so I'm just doing some preparation for that. Just what I wanted to do was just talk to you briefly for those of you that are would-be property investors or currently property investors. I just wanted to just share with you that there's a lot of changes happening right now. Government are obviously stepping in to try and support people that are buying properties because there's been a little bit of an emotional step back. People are breathing in. They're just checking the situation. There's fear driving one side and greed driving the other. Fear seems to be the primary emotion that's out there at the moment. Every time there's some sort of recessionary experience, every time the economy takes a dip down, there's always massive, massive opportunities. Hi, Taka, good to see you. And unfortunately, if you're somebody that has aspirational ideas to build a portfolio, for example, you're going to be surrounded by people like this. This is a crab that can sometimes sit on our shoulder, if you can see it there. And that'll often be somebody that you're close to, a family member. It could be your partner, it could be a mum, dad, brother, sister, it could even be your children if you're older and you've got children that may have a different view to you. But the reality is there's opportunity ahead. In terms of the government space, there's a huge amount of funds being made available to help people in regeneration areas, landlords going to the table, looking for grant money. There's definitely long-term government schemes available, opening up more than there were before. And those rates appear to be higher from what I'm seeing in certain areas, which means you might have, for example, a buy-to-let property on $600 a month, but you might get $700 if it's a council property where they desperately need to fill it, or it might be a HMO that's producing $1,200, $1,300, but the council or the local housing association might give you $1,800. There's opportunities with asylum seekers. There are sellers that are distressed, that want to sell but can't sell, or sellers that may be open to doing something more creative with you. There's landlords that want to sell portfolios because they just now want to get out of the market. They've been around a long time, don't want to put the money into renovating those properties, but do want to sell. So there's lots of opportunities. And whilst a lot of people are fearful, and Warren Buffett says this, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful, there's a great opportunity for this. So I'm excited. I'm going to be teaching some people in a couple of weekends' time and talking about the different strategies that are in the market. Right now, as you're watching me, if you're an existing portfolio landlord, I would certainly look at what you've got in the portfolio that right now. If there's any properties you're concerned about, go talk to local government, see if there's anything happening there on the ground, vulnerable tenants, charities, local councils, asylum seekers. There's certainly opportunities there. And if you're looking to sell property, think about why you might sell it. If you're looking to sell it to liquidate some cash to go into other strategies, great. If it's just because you're nervous, just think again and maybe look at an alternative strategy in that area. Lease options is another strategy I think is going to come alive massively. If you're not aware of it, it's a great strategy. We have the right to buy a property, and there's many others. Rent to rent's another strategy as well. So I guess what I'm saying is, for a lot of people that have been pausing and wondering, should I or shouldn't I think now's a great time. And I'll talk more about this over the coming weeks. I'm going to look to get a few people on to lives with me and see if I can encourage some of the people that I know to actually get involved with coming on and doing some, just trying to check actually who's there now. But I've spoken to a few friends of mine that have got properties, that have got portfolios, and they've kindly agreed to come on and jump on and say a few words about what they're doing and where the market is in their area. So look out for that. I think it's going to be really exciting. And in the meantime, this week, I'll dedicate some other videos to that as well. And I just want to say a big, big up to Richard Homer, if you're watching. He's in our Growth Tribes community. He's done an amazing thing this week. He's gone through a whole process of looking at old negative beliefs that hold him back, and he's physically burnt them, and he's actually put videos of that. So that's fantastic. And the other thing is Communicating with Impact. The online program is coming online very shortly. I'm super pumped. We're just finishing off final elements to that as well. Dr. Rowe signing out. I shall see you tomorrow. Good to see you, Taka. Thanks for coming on.